Hey everyone, welcome back to my place Sashell Speaks Messages Gypsy Witch Tarot. Sending you love all the way from India, Bharat, Namaste. Let's start. I'm on Instagram, SASHELLS, Seychelles running and so fast forward. Something is happening in your life, FF, fast forward, okay? You're not stopping. There's also the word that I heard first was limited. Are we talking about limited edition? Maybe. Because maybe something is connected with your work and it's limited, or something that you end up buying because it's limited, okay? For some of you it's customized and it's only for few energies or few people, or it's literally limited because you're into customization and all that stuff and your business might be into that, right? There is something limited. Oh yes, there was a message, but it's not for this reading. I know, because it just happens this way. So there is something connected with limited. I need to pause the video. Why? Because I'll forget if I won't. There's a message coming and they say that just give this message in this reading and then you can continue in another reading. People who have questions around that, do I do only for Aquarius? Maybe. Because only people who are supposed to see other readings, they're going to see other readings. Oh, this is my mystical word. So the message was like something connected with someone is talking to the past, okay? So if I forget doing the reading, please tell me if you can, please, okay? So yes, people who have questioned that, do I do only Aquarius reading? No, I am doing this reading for all. I do elemental readings monthly and mid-months. And to be honest, I cannot do reading like specific for example, for like Aries, for example. And getting only 35 to 50 views or 70 views, I cannot spend my energy on that. So I do elemental. It's obvious. People can understand it. It does take so much of energy. So if I'm going to get thousands of views on that, I'm going to do it daily. It's obvious. We cannot do like, this is energy. This is anyone who is doing work on YouTube. Okay, their specific field. Put in a lot of energy. In my field, this community, people can understand it. And they're like, you only do this. Please understand, I am being polite. You be polite too. And I'm not saying that maybe you might not have wrote that comment in a rude way. Maybe it's just your question. I understand that. But you understand that too. Okay? So if you do not get along with an Aquarius reading, suppose, you may watch this. For all, that's why I chose this art reading. For people who can connect with messages and they are interested, right? I never let a day go without reading. 99.9%. I try, even when I'm not well. Okay, what we were talking about? Limited. Limited love. Possible, but we're not going to take it. Why? Because it never flipped out. But that's a peekaboo, kind of. Ace of Cups. Something is going to happen in your life with all love. Are you in love, or someone is doing something for you with love, or is it a passionate love? Ooh. Or is it something? A reunion. This is also limited offer. Means you do not say yes to just like getting ready. Like if someone asks you, would you love to go out with me? Yes. Would you love to go on tea? No. Yes. Okay. That's a yes, no type of thing, very confusing. So it's not that you're always ready or someone is always ready. It's like specific. When you feel like, you say yes. So this could be a date. Someone may be asking you or seeking, yes, of course, a permission, like with all love and honor, like they need to respect you and you need to respect them. Mutual. Okay. Mutual. There's nothing, it's not specific only a boy is supposed to be, like a man is supposed to be having respect. Women should do the same. So if it goes good, yeah, you can go ahead. So this is some limited offer, limited like precious date kind of, or precious let's have a cup of tea, coffee, kind of, just to say, okay, you can have anything on your meeting. It's not like it's fixed. Some people like something else, okay? Or nothing to drink, direct to eat, right? Oh, I am hungry. So you have Two of Cups energy. There may be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Might be going, listener or dealer might be going through that. You have a very sweet meeting coming ahead. Doesn't matter whether you are specific earth sign or not. No. Someone feels though, or feeling though, that you are too bold. You're bold in decisions. You're bold in maybe art. Like just the way me. I am bold in looking at art, and I don't mind, you know, there are things that I like. So if suppose it's a nude art, right? It does take a lot of courage to draw that, and it's take a lot of thing and courage to sit in front for let that to be in that process, right? So there are models. I respect that. It's an art. But some people have like, no, I cannot see it. Okay? There's difference in things, how people perceive. Okay? It is person to person with all love and honor and respect. I am bold in this kind of thing, but I cannot throw away my clothes. So some have that choice. It's their life. I cannot do it, so I'm not bold in that. I can wear to a limited thing, like even Western attires. Okay, so I do like it, like off shoulder sometimes, or wrap skirts and short skirts. I don't mind. Okay, but there is some limit from my side as an individual to things. So that's what I'm talking about. So someone is like, might have thought like you're bold, but you're not bold in some things, and they might be like, you may post things like very intense, like, you know, and they're like, whoa, right? And they may be expecting something from you too much, and you're not that. So maybe someone is thinking that you may do more. Do you get this? Like some people have extreme ideas about someone, that they're going to be like this, but when they meet them, they're not like this, but they are good. Oh, but I thought maybe you had certain kind of date, okay? Because they saw you on, you know, social media, and they just had that perception, or they got that idea of like, you might end up, you know, doing something, like to get this idea like bold or something, and when you don't do that, you're like, oh, what do you mean by that? I cannot hug you. Like just a some simple hug. There's a difference. There's a difference. People need to understand that. What you see, what they love, they're sharing the art, for example, or they paint. That doesn't mean that you're going to come and hug them without permission. Oh, but you thought you cannot do this without permission. I am uncomfortable with your touch. Don't dare. Some people have this creepy habit of like touching and putting a hand on shoulder, hugging, putting hand on waist. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Even girls, you know, some people are like, don't do that. Am I talking about something else? Yes, but we need to share these things as well. Okay, so there's something that is going to be asked. They may ask, or someone is going to ask, and I feel like there's going to be, or there should be a proper procedure, but someone over here is not having a proper procedure. But also, there's always a but. I know some people are going to be, there's always a but. I say yes, because we need to be like, you know, ready for things. At least we can try. So there's something limited time. It's you. Something is going to be given to the person or provided to the person, and that is what I'm talking about. Time here. It's going to be limited time. Your limited edition, honey. Okay? And no one else can have access to your energy. So it's like, yes, yeah, someone is going to be like, oh, you're quite bold in saying that. Oh, yes, because I have to have my line. So what I see here is like someone is going to ask, and there's going to be limited time with you or with the person. I feel like it's with you, and you are sitting there and talking to them. And it's not like not all the things, because you're not comfortable. I see like limited talks, limited things, and they are trying to learn about you because they want to learn about you. You will meet them in a get together or some kind of, it's a very close, maybe it's a close or special small ceremony, you going somewhere, or it's like some kind of like-minded energies. This could be community meeting as well for some of you, not for all. This is also someone who is Piscean, might be a listener here, but it's also or a Virgo, a listener or a dealer. Oh, see ya. Having hiccups. Someone wants to have a brunch, or it's a brunch time where you're going to connect with certain someone. Is it official or is it some place of family or okay? Someone is going to ask you, I'm telling you that, to meet, not here, can we plan somewhere kind of energy. Two of Cups is also reunion. So what happened to the light? Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Something is like you don't want to waste your time. That's what limited is, and there is something senseless happening around you. You're leaving the party. You're leaving the place. You're leaving the situation. You're leaving because you're not, simple as that, you're not enjoying that. It doesn't matter. Like, if you enjoy art, it doesn't mean that you need to enjoy something else or some kind of different art. It's different. It's different for you, and that may be making you a little, like when you take the decision, you're bold enough, like, oh, I like your personality. Like, yeah, okay, thanks. You know, there are different people with different energy mode, and they may be all right in talking and everything. They're very nice, okay? 12 recording time. But the thing is, like, other energies, some energies, they feel like, oh, she got an attitude problem, she won't be our friend, or she won't talk, even before trying. Or the way they take things, like they say, it's not that they're cold, okay? It's just that they may have their defenses up because of the experiences. So they are going to get in tune with you once you try to get to know. Like, from my side, I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but if I am getting in tune with someone and they're not ready, just be at a distance, okay? You get the vibe if they're interested in talking or not. Or I think like we should give time to the person to get comfortable, because it's not easy for them or easy for you. Sometimes some connections are very quick. Sometimes it does take time, a little bit, right? So if they are not inviting the energy, I feel like it's better to leave, or just take time to know. Don't make certain person uncomfortable if they're not. Don't ask deep questions suddenly. Some people are like, oh, do you no, don't do that. Hello, hi, okay? If they're going to just turn towards you and they're going to talk. Same goes on phone conversations, okay? What are we doing? It's messy. Something is happening around in work field, in work area. I can see that. It's a mix of emotions with work. That's why you cannot, that's why I said that. That's why you cannot see the person inviting your energy in that on that level, because they are into work. Something is limited here. This is a limited time frame, limited. Oh, sometimes these are about the bonds and the contracts. What's that? I don't get the word, but people crack it and they get that. I don't remember the word. It's a really corporate term here. But I see here emotions. I do feel like someone is trying to play with emotions in order to get work done from you, or they're seeking something from you, and it's like you are bold enough and confident enough to give the reply or reciprocate in a proper way here. That's what I see. There's a mutual condition as well, like to say no to something not right. I heard as if like there is a provider. Show off from a provider. Show off like from a provider. I don't know how it's going to make sense, but it's like causing trouble for your patients. It's causing trouble for what you have been into that zone. Okay, so why you're like this is because of a certain reason. There is someone who's trying to get your emotions out, maybe at work or in some surroundings. You've been patient. You are like very calm. Doesn't bother you. It's limited. Something is limited here. It's also connected with some marketing and all that stuff, but let me see. There is someone who they want to be part of your team, or they are working with you, they're around you, they're somehow around you. They want your attention. It's not like, hey, oh, you gave me attention. No, it's just that as you're a limited person, limited to self and limited to your emotions, someone wants to break in that zone. As if like your energy is trying to make them learn. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. Knight of Swords, someone is really getting impatient or excited, more possible for some cases, to talk to you, and they will try. But you kind of like a provider of emotions, or you talk limited, or something is limited here. It's the story of like that if someone gonna knock, you won't open the door. Mother is going out to bring food or something, okay? Don't open the door because the wolf is coming. You are in the zone where you don't allow any wolf or any sort of creature to eat your emotions now. Sometimes it's the talk of like a breadcrumb situation as well. You may have dealt with someone so stupid that they never got to the point of understanding you, that you were so limited, rare. It was a rare connection or something like that, okay? In your life, whoever is going to try to communicate with you now, or situation is heading towards, is this something that I can see and understand that you're just not in a hurry, okay? You are solving your own puzzles. You are keeping your energy limited. You are not like, oh, the call is coming, let's take the call, hello. No. You're just done with some things. Look, breaking the patterns. You're not in for this. Something that you have lived. I think the title should be like this. Something that you have lived. L-I-V-E-D. You know now. Their extreme desire to connect with you. Something you have lived. So you know that age. years, time. This is what limited energy, your energy. The star could be an Aquarius, a listener or a dealer, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And while we were doing back, the devil was there, Capricorn. There's some kind of indication, but you're not letting your emotions go in vain or waste or something. Limited energy. I kind of get this. Maybe you're going to communicate with someone in future where the direction will change, when the equality is going to be there, where someone wants to see the sun rise and the sun sets with you, kind of energy. And it's going to even try, even knowing you whole. You see that, like, everything. What you wear, your choice. How you eat, they love every part of you. They love the curves, they love everything about you. That is what love is. It's like sometimes people talk, oh, I like your eyes, and then later on, but I don't like your nose. I don't like it when you do it like this. I don't like when you burp. We are humans. That's natural. There are so, look, I know, but there are so pathetic and idiotic energies around that they're going to get turned off because oh, you burped. What do you mean by you don't burp? You're a robot. Like, for example, just giving, like, around people that you need to love everything of a person. When you're in that energy, you're going to get attached, and you just love that. Okay? We rise, we grow together, we polish each other more. Like, growth is a part of a healthy and good relationship. You accept everything. Like, have this thing in mind, like, for example, you falling in love with someone who is having a child, okay? Even if you don't have, but you are falling in love with everything. That's how that child will also love you. You're not judging that, oh, he's having a child, I cannot love. Love is like, if it happens, it happens with everything that comes with, right? So, and it's not anyone's fault. That it's just a child. I feel like it's all about energy. If you connect, even if they're a teenager, even if, like, they're very small, they're going to love you because they're going to get that energy from you and the attachment, right? As I saw one of the reel where the woman was getting married to a man, and the man was having, I think, a daughter, and she said that it was like a legal document, something connected, and she said that maybe the girl came and gave her something, I think, that I want to be your daughter. Like, this is acceptance, right? Because she gave her love. We don't know what is happening around the timelines. Like, people who give, like, for example, birth, and they don't love their child, but the other lady who is not even biological, but they give them so much of love. These are extreme and beautiful connections, I suppose. Same goes with the male energy man. If you love them properly. Otherwise, don't enter their life and don't ruin that. But we know that it does happen, right? I feel like there's an emotional connection. There's a bold move. There's emotional connection and the bold move at the same time. Yes. Yes. Let me see what is coming for you. Let me see from my own deck. I cannot just talk about predictions. I talk about other things as well, because this is just not fixed, and that's how I read. And I like talking about other things and discussing. I think people like it, because that's how people are joining my life, like this here. If you're not on Instagram and if you love to, do come there, do visit. They have to say something. Whoever this is, they have to say something. They'll say something. Definitely someone is going to make the move here, a very directional move. It's kind of like a geometry we have, and we are taking out everything from that protector, the D and everything, and compass and everything, divider and all. We're using everything at the same time. Watching you, someone is watching you, and they have to say something. I think this is so beautiful. Like, okay, they're watching through a window or something, you know, they're watching you, and they will say something to you, whoever this person is. And I don't get any weird vibe. I feel like it's so a limited encounter or limited connection here. It's going to bring that smile from this point to this point, okay? Whoever is watching you, they're not watching you with lust. No. Whoever is watching you for the whole you. And they have to say something. So they're going to. Very emotional phase is going to open. King of Cups could be male energy, direct. 101% could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the listener or a dealer. They're thinking about, they're watching you. They watch your move, they watch your post, they watch your stories, or somewhere. They're watching your display pic, let's just say. But they're watching you. They're watching your moves. They're watching your messages possible. And they're going to come suddenly, and they'll make the move to say something. Okay? Take care and see you soon. Bye.